Hi there, I'm Fan of Fame. Welcome to Dragon Age Origins, episode 53. Okay, so we're going to have another round of conversations with our companions, and hopefully this will be the last round of conversations, really. Let's get straight into it with Shale.
I have a question for it, if it will indulge me. It chose to side with Ferelden and destroy the Anvil of the Void. I agree with its decision, and yet the Paragon Branca was the reason it ventured into the deep roads. Why did it choose to defy her? It could not have known for certain that Ferelden would be able to assist it with the dwarves.
That's true. But I also couldn't trust that Branca would help either. She was clearly insane. She'd sacrificed her own house, her own family, just to find the Anvil of the Void. Clearly she wasn't thinking about anyone's interests other than her own.
Truly. It seems a little mad itself. At any rate, I wanted to thank it. It gave Ferelden the end he wanted, and I'm pleased to have been a part of it. I will have to think on Ferelden's words to me. It was a great deal to absorb, but for now, let us go on.
Okay, -5. Yeah, I mean, I did think about telling her that I was doing it for her, but nah. I mean, I don't want to hurt Shale, but I also didn't want to hurt Oghren. But my Dalish didn't have those concerns. She only saw what she considered the evil of Branca, and the relative unknown of Ferelden, so yeah, not siding with evil.
It speaks.
Actually, I have some questions for you.
It doesn't have better things to do.
Oh, nothing else for Shale, okay.
On then.
Brilliant. Well, let's get back to Sten.
You are not quite as callow as I thought. That is unexpected.
What, you thought I was callow?
You sound surprised. You must have heard this before. You'll get over it. Eventually.
Oh my god. Sten, why did you let yourself be caged?
I caged myself. A weak mind is a deadly foe, as you are no doubt aware.
Well, that does make sense. You're a little bit too much for farmers to handle. So what happened exactly?
I told you before that I was sent here. I was not sent alone. I came to your lands with 7 of the Beresad, my brothers, to seek answers about the Blight. We made our way across the Ferelden countryside without incident, seeing nothing of the threat we were sent to observe. Until the night we camped by Lake Calenhad. They came from everywhere. The earth beneath our feet, the air above us. Our own shadows harbored the darkspawn. I saw the last of the creatures cut down, too late. I fell.
And the other Canary who were with you? What happened to them?
I am told no others survived. I don't know how long I lay on the battlefield among the dead, nor do I know how the farmers found me. I only know that when I woke I was no longer among my brothers, and my sword was gone from my hand.
It's likely you dropped it on the battlefield, that's all.
Perhaps. I searched for it, and when that failed I asked my rescuers what had become of it.
Did they know?
They said they found me with nothing.
You didn't believe them?
I did. I knew they didn't have the blade. They had no reason to lie to me. I panicked. Unthinking, I struck them down.
You panicked? Over a sword?
That sword was made for my hand alone. I have carried it from the day I was set into the Beresad. I was to die wielding it for my people. Even if I could cross Ferelden and Tevinter unarmed and alone to bring my report to the Arishok, I would be slain on sight by the Antam. They would know me as soulless, a deserter. No soldier would cast aside his blade while he drew breath.
Well, maybe we could search for it.
If I knew where to look, it would be in my hand now.
Well, where did you find the darkspawn?
Near Lake Calenhad.
Alright. We'll go to Lake Calenhad and we'll have a look for it.
Perhaps those words are empty, but thank you all the same.
Okay, +4 to Sten. Brilliant. We've got a quest update and a codex update. Okay. Locate Sten's sword. Sten revealed to me the reason he went berserk and killed the farmers. He awoke without his sword. The Beresad value their swords highly and do not part with them until death. The thought that his sword might be lost drove Sten into a mindless rage. You told Sten that you would try to track down his sword. Okay, so we got two quests to go to Lake Callanhead. Fantastic. And an update to Sten. Yep. Okay. He was sent with a small group of Kunari soldiers to investigate the Blight and report back. Outside Lothering, they were ambushed by darkspawn. They fought off the attack, but only Sten survived. Farmers found him dying and took him in, but when he awoke, alone and unarmed, he panicked, killing the entire family. Realizing he had sacrificed his honor, Sten waited for the villagers to come and surrendered, expecting death. Yeah, that's awful. Sure, he panicked, but that was a family that he murdered. Oh, Sten. Okay, Ogren, let's talk to you.
Just leave me alone, Warden. Seriously.
Seriously, Ogren, just tell me what's wrong. Why are you upset?
Upset? Ugh. I don't get upset. I get drunk. Did you want to talk about something?
I'd like to know more about you, Ogren.
What about?
You were a warrior in Ozma? What's it like to be part of the warrior caste?
You get a sword or an axe, and are told to go out and defend your city. It's the best thing in the world. That is until you try to live in the city you saved.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, they train you to kill, teach you to harness your rage at the first noise you hear, then try to set 100 sodding rules about it. Like those provings. Ancestors show their favor through the strongest arm, right? So why so many rules saying how to fight, and when you win, and not to bloody kill? Killing's what swords are for.
That's true. If the fight wasn't to the death, why didn't they just give you a blunted weapon?
You can kill with blunted weapons, Warden. Well, maybe you can't. This makes me cranky. Don't you have any other inane questions?
I was just wondering if you liked the surface yet.
It's sodding great. At first I was a little queasy with all that air, but there's just so much of it. No one has any idea who you are or what you're doing. And the ale. Oh, who'd have thought ale made with grain? Aye, the surface is great. It's like a big, bright world of filth without a ceiling. My kind of place. Hey, let's go find something to kill, huh? All this talk makes my hands twitchy.
Okay, Ogren approves +2, so that's not bad. That's not bad. Win, let's have another go with you.
What's on your mind?
Your condition. Is there anything we could do to cure you of it?
Cure me? What, am I sick now?
Well, I mean, you did say that you were, well, dead.
Even you know that you cannot cure the dead. And I'm not the only one dying. You are too. I'm just more efficient about it. Ah, child. Your concern is heartwarming. But death comes to everyone, and it is not something to fear.
I know that. I'm not afraid of death itself. It's the vulnerability, dying. That's what scares me.
People fear not death, but having life taken from them. Many waste the life given to them, occupying themselves with things that do not matter. When the end comes, they say they did not have time enough to spend with loved ones, to fulfill dreams, to go on adventures they only talked about. But why should you fear death if you are happy with the life you have led? If you can look back on everything and say, yes, I am content. It is enough.
Are you content?
I think I've led a good life, a full life, and I, for one, am not afraid of death, whatever it may bring. They say that when you die, your spirit travels through the fade and returns to the Maker.
Ugh.
And after that, we'll see, won't we?
Well, you will. Good luck with that, Win. Alright. Liliana.
I know that look. You have something on your mind, don't you?
I'd like to talk to you.
Of course.
Oh, no, nothing. Okay, well, never mind then. Alright. Zevran, I don't think he had anything new, did he?
You call?
Can you answer a question?
Can I respond in poetry? No? Assad.
Yeah, let's just move on. Okay, and we'll try the
call?
personal.
Again? I'm game.
No, okay. We're still fine. We're still fine there. I doubt there'll be anything new with Alistair either.
Something on your mind?
Alright. Let's talk to Dog. Warden Wolf. Oh, Warden, we've just left the deep roads. Please don't try and make a tunnel down there. You're gonna be going for quite a while, you know. Well, alright then. Have fun. Oh, okay. Well, let's try that again. He might have some cued. No, he doesn't. Okay. Let's pet Warden Wolf. He's a good boy. Yeah, alright. Okay, now, we'll check out Morrigan. And then we'll check on Shale.
I await your command.
I'd like to ask you something.
So, full of questions, are you?
Nope, never mind. Okay. Well then, let's check on Shale.
It speaks.
I have some questions.
It doesn't have better things to do.
Nope, okay, Shale
On
is
then.
fine. We probably don't have anything to say to Sten.
You called.
I have a question.
I am hardly surprised.
What do you think about Ferelden so far? Do you find it strange?
To put it lightly, no one has a place here. Our farmers wish to be merchants. The merchants dream of being nobles, and the nobles become warriors. No one is content to be who they are.
I think you're feeling a little bit homesick, Sten.
Perhaps. It's strange to be in a crowd and hear a language that is not your own. To see faces that are and aren't like yours. I miss the smells of Saharon. Tea and incense and the sea. Ferelden smells of wet dogs.
Wet dogs, refuse, filthy river water. Yeah.
True. I was trying to forget that part. Shall we move on?
Is there anything you do like about Ferelden?
There is interesting food here. You have a thing. It doesn't have a word in the Kunari tongue. Little baked things like bread, but sweet and crumbly.
Cookies?
Yes, we have no such things in our lands. This should be remedied.
Well, maybe you can take the recipe back to Saharon. Or you could teach them the recipe. I mean, has a Kunari ever wanted to change what they do?
What does that accomplish? The farmer who buys a shop is never a merchant. He is always a farmer turned merchant. He carries his old life with him as a turtle carries its shell.
Or maybe that merchant has a unique perspective that others don't. Maybe growing the produce himself makes it easier for him to sell it. Just because he's a turtle doesn't mean he's not strong.
Does it? It's also his weakness. If he stumbles and falls over, it pins him on his back. It is better to armor yourself with no more than what you need. One life, one duty.
And what about his happiness? Is that not important?
You can learn to find it in doing your duty, in serving your people. There is no need to search for it. Shall we move on?
Alright, let's go.
As you wish.
Sten approves plus 12. Oh my god. Wow. How are we managing this? How are we managing it? Okay, he must be a lot nicer to you once you get past the first few conversations with him. Or at least once you reach a threshold, suddenly he's giving out approval like sweets. Okay. I really don't have any more gifts either that I could give him. So I think we're just going to have to... Well, we're going to have to go to Lake Kellenhead. And we're going to have to help him find his sword and find Ogren's girlfriend. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's try Ogren again.
I got a moment, sure.
Tell me a little bit more about berserkers, Ogren.
What the sod is there to know?
Okay, yeah,
You get
let's
mad, you
skip
fly
through this
into
a bit.
battle, and things die. The hard part is You need to shut that off.
Why would you want to fight so full of rage, though? Surely it would be distracting.
Why not? When you fight, you get mad. By the stone, it's a sodding tactic to enrage your enemy so he makes a mistake, right? Berserkers grab that anger and drink it like it's yesterday's ale. Then we turn it against our foes and watch the limbs fly.
And thinking angry thoughts is really all it takes?
Well, for most berserkers it does.
Okay,
Several
okay,
years
yeah,
ago,
yeah.
we had to kick him in the stones before he could get going.
Well, alright then. Let's talk about something else.
I'm listening.
I'd like to know more about you.
What about?
Now that you're on the surface, do you miss Ozmar at all?
What? Miss Orzammar? Are you mad, in addition to being ugly? They treated me like a puddle fly back there. I'm never going
Aw.
back.
Good, alright. Just making sure.
Alright.
Let's talk more later.
Aye. Alright then.
Okay. I think I've exhausted his dialogue now. Maybe win again, and then we'll just go.
What's on your mind?
Do you have any regrets, Win?
I try not to dwell too much on the mistakes of my past, of which there are many. I would go quite mad if I did that. But I do have one regret. The greatest misstep of my life. Made even more grave because it had dire consequences for someone else.
Dire consequences? What did you do?
Years ago, I was assigned as mentor to a lad, Anarin. He was my first apprentice. Anarin was an elf, raised in one of the elven alienages, and he was very mistrustful of humans, especially humans in authority.
And he was torn from his people and thrown into the tower with the rest of you. He must have been angry. I can understand that.
What Anarin needed was time. Time to get used to his new home. Time to emerge from his shell, so we could build a rapport. I gave him no such time. I was young and arrogant. He is a mage, I thought. He needs to grow up and act like one. I expected too much from him too quickly. I gave no consideration to his origin or his feelings, and he retreated further from me. All I could think of was how stubborn he was, how he was throwing away all his talent and his potential, just to be difficult.
Was he talented, or was that your ego talking?
Oh, very much so. Sometimes I would catch him practicing on his own, but if I asked him to show me what he could do, he would freeze up or fumble terribly. You cannot plant crops in the cold, wintry ground. You cannot teach a student who is closed off and unresponsive. Patience is what is needed, and I learned that too late to help him. Anarin ran away from the circle one night. I had berated him over some trivial, ridiculous matter that I no longer remember. I drove him away because of something utterly unimportant. He was a child, 14 at the time of his leaving. They had his phylactery, and they hunted him down.
Hunted him down? What, you mean they were going to kill him and not bring him back to the tower?
They called him Maleficar, a mage who practices forbidden magic, deserving of death. He was a child, misunderstood and lost. I begged the Templars to tell me if he suffered, if they gave him a quick death. I got no answers from them. I was his mentor, and they wouldn't even tell me what became of him.
That was cruel of them. You didn't deserve that. Then again, neither did he.
I should have known better. I had the best mentors. They were kind, compassionate. Why didn't I learn from them? I failed Anarin. All I had to do was listen to him. He would try to talk to me, and I would tell him to concentrate on his spells. He talked about the alienage sometimes, and the Dalish. He always talked about looking for the Dalish elves.
Well, maybe that's what happened. We come across flat ears all the time looking to return to the people.
The Templars are well trained and thorough. That he still lives, it would be a vain hope. The apprentices that came after Anarin benefited greatly from the lessons I learned from him. In a sense, he was my teacher, and I his student.
That's a very rose-tinted spin you've put on it. But I guess if that helps you.
And there it is. My story, my one greatest regret.
Oh wow, Win approves +2. And we've got Win's regret. Okay. Win spoke to me about the first pupil she took under her wing, an elf named Anarin. She was quite harsh on him and drove him away from the circle. Anarin spoke often of the Dalish elves and dreamed of finding them. However, Win believes that he never managed to find them, and that he was hunted down and killed by the Templars. Well, Win, never think that. Don't think that. Come on. Elves are resourceful. We find each other all the time. Okay. Well, let's go then. Let's get to Lake Callanhead. Who are we taking? Sten?
Yes.
Algren? It's 2 warriors. Yeah, okay. Let's take Zevran.
Yes.
Okay, Lake Callanhead. Okay, we got here. Just easy peasy. Okay, and we got a scavenger right here. All of a sudden, we have bodies. Sure.
Back off! I was here first.
Tell me who you are and I might.
That doesn't matter none to you. I'm an honest businessman. I wasn't bothering nobody, and I was here first.
And yet you're surrounded by corpses.
They're mine. Not literally, you understand. They're not my bodies. I mean, I only got one and I'm not dead or nothing, but I was here first.
I don't care about your claim to the bodies, Shem. Have you seen a sword lying around here? A large 2-hander?
Why, you looking to buy one?
Personally? No. But it just so happens that my large, angry friend here is.
Oh, is he? Well, that's... see, I'd like to sell you one, but I don't, have any myself. I got part of a glove the wolves didn't chew too badly, though. I think it was a glove, anyway. I know, don't say it, I got cheated. I knew the guy who was here before me. He sold me this spot. Said he found giants and all kind of crazy valuables. He didn't mention that he'd taken everything but the bones and the dirt already. His name's Ferelden. Squirrely little bastard, if you ask me. Which you didn't, but I said it anyway.
Farron. And where is he now?
He was going to Orzammar, he said. I imagine he's gotten there by now. If you find him, tell him I sent you. It'll scare the piss out of him.
Okay. Quest updated. Sten's sword may be in the hands of Farron, the scavenger who looted the battlefield where the blade disappeared. Farron was headed to Orzammar and is likely there now. Okay. Well, we'll get there. We will get there. Let's get down here.
Make her rest the souls of all, Templar and Mage, who gave their lives defending the Circle. May they find peace at last.
Shouldn't you be doing this closer to where the carnage took place? I mean, staying on this side of the shore is an interesting choice. It is a very interesting choice. That is a lovely, lovely picture. I really love those moons. Okay. I'm pretty sure we don't have anything to do with the mages.
Figments of someone else's
collective
imagination. Just players in a play. Exactly. You, I, everything. All a dream. But whose dream? And for whose amusement? Some being of cosmic power. Sublime, enlightened beings. Cosmic power? What, you're serious? They thought of all this grit, all the war. They bloody thought of boils. I got a boil the size of your nose on my big toe, and some beings are enjoying this. Disturbed, sick bastards, if you ask me. Ahem. I still maintain they're more enlightened than that. If I ever come across one of them, I'll give them a what for.
I don't blame you. Although it is interesting that that's 2 mages over here discussing this. I mean, do they actually get leave to come to the mainland? I didn't think they did. Unless they're a part of a force, like the Grey Wardens, or they're going off somewhere. Apparently, okay, they can just hang around out here. Sure, why not?
Good to see you again.
Yep, no more quests. Okay, let's get in.
There she is. I'm gonna go talk to her. Look, you gotta back me up here. Got it?
Of course, I've got your back. Come on.
Thanks, Warden.
Go get her, Ogren.
Just be ready to pry her off when she throws herself at me. We don't want to make a scene here. Well, don't pry her off me too soon. I mean, a little scene's all right.
Okay.
You sure you're not a baker? Because you got a sodding nice set of buns.
Oh my god.
Ogren, is that you?
Yeah, in the flesh, baby.
What are you doing here?
Just trying to kick back with a pint. Fighting darkspawn's a lot of sodding work, you know?
You're fighting darkspawn?
He sure did. Threw himself right into the thick of an army of them.
It was a bit of pain, but it was a personal favor for the King of Orzammar, you understand?
The whole surface to choose from, and you just happened to come to my tavern?
Well,
Oh, this is no coincidence. He came here specially for you.
you know, I was thinking about our days together back in Orzammar.
Oh, so you mean you didn't find another girl willing to put up with you pissing on the table? I'm shocked.
It's a sign of affection.
Just tell her that you've been thinking about her.
I've been thinking about you, Felsi.
What do you want, Ogren?
Nothing. Just thought I'd see how you were doing is all. Well, maybe that and grease up the Bronto, if you know what I mean.
Oh my god.
Well, you've seen me. You'll have to go back to Orzammar for the Bronto.
I don't think she's interested, Ogren. Well, we should probably be going.
Don't let the door hit you in the arse on the way out. Actually, who am I kidding? Go ahead and let it. Indulge yourself.
Damn. Okay. Quest completed. It's quite clear Felsi still thinks Ogren is a nasty rat. Looks like that bridge is burned. Damn. Okay. Can I talk to Felsi?
Just take that duster out of here. I don't want to look at him.
Oh no, have I ruined it? I don't think I've ruined it. I'm almost certain I haven't. Lorana. Ah.
Yes?
I'm afraid I have a letter here for you. From the Blackstone Irregulars.
All right. Let me take a look. Why? What did he do to deserve this?
Okay. Brilliant. That's one. Well, that's two down. That is two.
Perhaps I could have a try at that.
I mean, can you even do this? It's been a while. Nope, not yet. Not yet. Okay. Well, never mind. Let's go then. Okay. Alright, and we'll be going to Orzammar, I guess. We're tracking down that sword. The Frostback Mountains, I think he's just outside. He's the shifty merchant we were talking to when we got there first. Old Tegrin. Okay, let's grab that elf fruit first. Nothing else? No, just the oxes and Old Tegrin himself.
You have coin, stranger? With Orzammar closed off, Old Tegrin can give you a discount. Fine weapon and arms, dwarven made.
Well, Orzammar isn't actually closed off anymore, but I'll take the discount. Okay, what do we have? No, nothing good. Okay. Ah, painting of the Rebel Queen. Oh, we can get that. That'll be for Sten. Blue satin shoes, we can get those for Lillian, although I suppose she is already at 100%. But you know what, she might take a hit at some point, so we'll take those anyway. We'll be able to get her back up to 100 then. The Sword of Mercy. I'm not sure if that's for Alistair or not, but I will buy it. And this is a skill. It's just a skill point. Well, let's buy it. Why not? I don't mind spending on one of those. Yep, okay. Let's see who can use that book. Can I use it? Yes, okay. Well, let's do that then. Okay. Let's do improved combat training. Yeah. Take some more damage from an attack before it interrupts my spell casting. I do need that. I definitely do need that. I'm very behind on my combat tactics and stuff. Okay, Ogren, I don't suppose...
That could have gone better.
We can always try again, Ogren.
Nah, why bother? Once this Blight thing's taken care of, the ladies will be all over me like flies on a corpse. Might as well rest up while I can. You ready to go?
Sure, let's go.
Aye, alright then.
I probably should have spoken to him while we were still at Lake Callanhead. Never mind, never mind. Okay. Let's go. Yep, there he is. Okay.
So, you're back, I see. What can I do for you?
You're Farron, aren't you?
You've, heard of me?
Where is my sword?
I don't know what you mean, sir.
Look, Farron, Tucanari, it's not just a sword. I'd give it to him if I were you.
I don't have it, I swear by Andraste's knickers. I sold it on the way here.
Who did you sell it to?
A dwarf near Redcliffe. Dwyn, I think his name was.
A dwarf? What would a dwarf want with a Kunari blade?
I don't rightly know. He said he was a collector. It's none of my business what a person wants with my merchandise once it's changed hands.
We'll see.
We will see. Okay, +2 for Sten. Awesome. So we're at 58. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Okay. Well, let's go then. Alright, so we have refugees here, so why don't we just go there? Oh, we're laid. Okay.
How did a child survive that? The crater is still smoking.
Ah.
It's a boy. 5 fingers, 5 toes. That's all that matters to me. The Maker has answered our prayers. Let's go home, Marta, and raise the tyke as our own.
No. Okay, brilliant. And the pile of ore is mine.
As you wish.
Meteor metal ore. This hunk of rock fell from the sky, perhaps the last remnant of another world far off in the sky. If I could find a smith with the skill to temper it. Ooh, yes. And we will. We certainly will. Okay. I like that little tongue-in-cheek encounter. Okay. Let's hope that that kid never encounters this sword later in life. Find himself inexplicably weak to it. Ah! Oh gosh, okay. Yep. Let's just... There we go. And is there an emissary? Yes, there is an emissary. Okay. Mana Clash the emissary. Come on. Go for it, hun. You've got this. Oh. Okay. That did not do it. There we go. And maybe fishing prison as well. Yes. Okay. Guys, how are you doing? Not as well as I'd hoped. Not as well as I'd hoped, but not as bad either. Okay. You can continue that, that's fine. Zevran is marked him. Okay. Sten. How are you doing? Let's rally you. There we go. And you, what are you doing? You still need to destroy that emissary. Yep, and an arcane bolt. Okay. Can't mana cleanse, that would be a bad idea. So let's just get some Winter's Grasp to freeze him again, and we'll have a Lyrium potion. Still not counted down the mana clash. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately we are losing refugees over there. Okay. Let's get into this one then. There we go. And we've got you there. Let's get an arcane bolt in here. Okay, Zevran should be able to take that. Oof, they've killed everyone on that side. Okay, the emissary. Winter's Grasp. Let's do it. Mana drain. Let's get some mana from him. Yep. And lightning. Can we get health poultice in time? Yes, we can. Okay, good. Arcane bolt. And yeah, I'm gonna have to turn back a little bit and blast. Okay. Zevran's got him. Okay, brilliant. Okay. Let's freeze this one. And put an arcane bolt into that one. There we go. So there's just this one left.
Let's see.
Get some lightning into him. Yep. Oh, yeah, we should be okay now. Fantastic. Okay, so, oh my gosh, we only managed to save 2 refugees. That was bad. That was really bad. Okay. Desperate Haven. Okay, we defeated the darkspawn in the area and rescued the refugees. Report the success to the Chantry Board. Okay, good. Lucky it didn't actually require us to save all of the refugees. My gosh. Okay, let's clean up.
Let's see.
22 silver, 53 copper. Brilliant. An acid flask. Okay. Small flawed ice crystal. Well, that's not great. Some venom. Okay.
As you wish.
21 silver, 11 copper. 17 silver, 55 copper. Lesser spirit balm. Okay. Let's get the elf fruit. Fantastic. Oh, there's an elf fruit all the way over here as well. There we go. 21 silver, 40 copper.
Let's see.
A deep mushroom. Nice.
Leave it to
11
me.
silver, 82 copper. And the emissary. Oh, a diamond and a greater health poultice. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, that was totally worth it. Alright, guys.
Oh, thank you, Maker. Thank you, thank you. Oh, thank you, Maker. Thank
Yeah,
you,
okay.
thank you.
Well, that's our good deed done. Fantastic. Let's get out of here. If we can. Wait. Is there anything up here? No. Okay, it's just the way out. Okay. So, we need to go back to the Chanter's Board. We also need to investigate the Brazilian outskirts. In fact, let's just do that. Let's go to the Brazilian outskirts. We might as well look for an errand now. Oh, wait, maybe I should have brought Wynne with me. I should definitely have brought Wynne with me. Let's go to camp. Okay.
Ah, Wynne. Care to partake of Ogren's fine homebrew? It's the drink of the gods.
Ale, is it? And I hope it's brewed hygienically?
Of course. I may not know clean from a beggar's ass when it comes to most things, but I don't mess around with my ale.
Very well, let's have a taste.
Well, what do you think?
Very nice.
Ah, you like it? Well, I never...
Attractive amber color, nutty flavor, slightly sweet, just a hint of toastiness. There's some spice to it I'm finding hard to place.
Yes? Yes?
Is it cloves?
Cloves! By the stone, you're a lady after my own heart. If I weren't buckled in this armor, I'd take you around the corner and, well, you know.
Give me more ale?
Win. Win. Sure. Give him more ale. Sure. Okay, Sorel.
Andera and Atishan, Grey Warden. Join us at the fire if you like, but haven't you got a war to get to?
I do, Harren. But first, I wanted to ask you if you'd heard of a flattier named Aneurin. He was looking for the Dalish, and I wondered if he'd found your clan?
I appreciate you trying to find him, but what are the chances?
Aneurin the healer?
You know Aneurin? He lives? No, it can't be him. Perhaps it is a common elven name.
No, I know of only one Aneurin.
Ah, it makes sense. Aneurin said that he was from the human cities. You are old friends, then?
Wynn knows him from the Circle of Magi. If it's the same Aneurin, of course.
If you seek Aneurin, you must venture into the forest. He prefers to be amidst the trees and the animals.
Thank you all so much.
Massaranos. So, what do you know about werewolves?
We know only what Zathrian has told us over the years. I never saw one myself until the attack.
I just wondered how they managed to ambush you if all they are mindless beasts.
Some of us have wondered. The Keeper says they are simply cunning, that any beast can lie in wait. But this seemed more than that. It was planned. These are no simple beasts. Then the real question is why the Keeper would insist that it is not so.
He certainly seems to believe that they're mindless beasts. I don't think he would have reason to lie.
I do not believe he would. But even the wisest of men do not always see the truth in front of them. Nor do they always wish to.
Of course. Well, I'll leave you to it, Harren.
Of course. You wish something else?
No, we should probably get going.
Dareth Shirol.
Okay, quest updated. The Dalish elves mentioned a wise healer living out in the Brazilian forest named Aneurin. Could it be the same Aneurin that Wynn mentioned? Perhaps I should arrange for a reunion between the two. Perhaps I should. Okay. I don't suppose you'll talk about Aneurin.
We are building equipment
No.
and gathering as many of the Dalish together
And you?
as we
It is
can.
good to see you again.
No,
But it will
okay.
be some time.
As always.
Well, never mind. No, it's further in, isn't it? Well, shouldn't really matter. I don't think. Pretty sure it won't matter. It might do. Hang on. Brazilian forest. Yeah. Oh. Okay. That's an emissary. Damn. Someone set my Zevran on fire. Destroy them, Wynn. Or healers, that's fine. New ability, Vessel of the Spirit, was that? Where is it? Here? Okay, plot. Vessel of the Spirit. Wynn disorients nearby enemies with a release of energy, restoring some health and mana, and earning bonuses to spell power and mana regeneration. However, once she deactivates the ability, she's stunned and suffers penalties to movement, attack, and defense. Okay, wow. Good for you, Wynn. Good for you. Let's put her arcane shield on. And we... Oh, Herlock Omega. Okay. Well, we're still mana clashing that guy.
We must. Should we decide on a course of action?
There we go. A nice, cool half of his health. I like that. I do like that. Okay. And then we're going to... Where is it? Mana drain him as well. Death magic. Well, sure, you could do that. Freeze. And Crushing Prison. There we go. Then we'll get a Mind Blast. Yep. And we'll do some lightning on him. Okay. Arcane Bolt. Win. Get a Stone Fist on him. There we go. Nice. Very nice. And I think that was it. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Ogrim was almost there as well. He almost managed it. But we got there first. Okay. 8 silver and 1 copper. 7 silver and 69 copper.
As you wish.
5 silver and 44 copper.
Leave it to me.
6 silver and 16 copper. Okay. We do have a barricade right here, but hopefully we'll be able to get around that. Oh, okay. We have some more darkspawn here. Okay. I should be able to get in between them all. And Mind Blast. Not quite, not quite. Okay, Warden, you're going to have to get in there. And out. Okay, that's a lot better. And get some shred on that one. Oh wait, no. We'll go for the frozen one. In fact, charge him. Okay, that was useless. These are not mages. Why do you keep using your powers against non-mages? Okay, and alright. And looks like she's... Yep, deactivated her ability.
That was interesting. And draining.
I felt something strange. Was that the spirit?
I called forth the spirit that sustains me, so that it could lend us aid. I did not realize it would take this much out of me. It seemed a good idea at the time, if a little rash. I think it may have weakened the spirit a little.
You weakened the spirit? But isn't it sustaining you? Could you kill yourself doing that?
Well, that's certainly conceivable. I suppose I shouldn't be using that particular trick to entertain children at parties.
Well, I'm not going to tell you not to use it. I'm just concerned. But you know yourself best.
I promise I'll be careful. And thank you. Your concern is touching.
Sure, sure. Okay. Well, let's get some remains.
Right.
8 silver, 50 copper.
Let's see.
6 silver, 96 copper.
Leave it to me.
A large chipped lightning crystal. That's not great. And 6 silver, 62 copper. Okay, and let's grab this elf root.
Let's see.
Lovely. Don't suppose there was anything down here? No. Nope. Not a thing. Okay. And we need to get over to the remains from the emissary. Well, Omega, apparently. Grab that death root. Okay. A soul rot bomb. God, is that it? Just a soul rot bomb. Okay. Ooh, a watchtower. Lovely. Well, let's grab this death root then, and hopefully we'll be able to, well, go. Where is the path out of here? Let's check if this way will let us go. No. Okay, well, let's get round to the other side then. Alright, and we're looking for an errand somewhere around here. Well, either here or further in, I guess. Let's go to the Grand Oak clearing, I think. Mystical Site of Power. Okay, we also have that to do. I completely forgot. I did completely forget. Okay, and that actually might be up here. Yeah, it is. Okay. Awesome.
Greetings to thee once again. Thou hast not yet left the forest, then?
No, nope. Well, okay then. Let's continue And we've got the Halla around here. That's good. Mad Hermit Clearing, Ancient Tombstone, Forest Barrier, Ancient Tombstone. Okay. I guess we'll just wander around until we see something that looks like it might be him. Ah, Maleficars. Guys.
You are not welcome here.
You need to stop what you're doing. I'm here on behalf of the Mages Collective.
Doing the Templars' dirty work for them, eh? Templars or mages, it means nothing to us. There is dark power here, and you won't stand in our way.
Yeah, okay, let's mana clash that guy. Oh, all of them. All of them is good. All of them is fantastic. Oh my gosh, okay, wow. Well, never mind. Okay, I've slain the Maleficarum. Return to the Mages Collective for my reward. I will. Damn right I will. Okay, what have we got here? 5 silver, 40 copper. A health poultice. Okay. Black Hand Gauntlets. Just a bit of spirit damage. Okay, and a sapphire. And the last guy didn't have anything. Okay. Well, this is not... this is not a Naren. So, let's continue. Ah, okay, he's right there.
Friends, turn back, please. These woods are a danger to those who do not know the paths.
A Naren?
Wait, I remember your face. But younger, more impulsive, stern. Wynn?
I thought they had killed you.
They very nearly did. The Templars found me while I was searching for the Dalish. They ran me through and left me for dead.
I brought this on you. Oh, I was a dreadful mentor, harsh and impatient. I am sorry for the way I treated you.
I've put that behind me, and you should too. I didn't fit in with the Templars in your chantry. My path lay elsewhere.
Irving is a reasonable man. He will find some way for you to return. The Circle needs new blood. It needs to change.
I have fond memories of Irving. He was always kind to me. I will consider your proposal, and perhaps I will speak with Irving. However, I promise nothing. Perhaps the mage you seek is right in front of you. The Grey Warden is a mage, no? The Blight will not last forever. Why not look to her to shape the new Circle? It is something both of you should think about.
No. Nope. No way. If you want to turn your back on the Dalish and return to the Circle, that's your decision, Naren. But it certainly won't be mine. Wynn, why don't you take some time to talk with him? We can hang around for a bit.
No, we've spent enough time on my personal affairs. It is time for us to move on.
Look at this. It's the hardened sap of a tree native to this forest. It's been something of a lucky charm for me, and now I want you to have it.
Very well. I'm grateful. May your gods smile on you, Naren.
And on you.
Oh, okay. Wynn approves +4 and she got a totem or something. Hang on. Naren's token. Okay. Well then, Wynn. She doesn't have a necklace, so yeah, sure. Let's get that into her slot. Electricity resistance, nature resistance, and spirit resistance. All 10%. So, yeah, that's not bad. What does she have? Charged mitts. Which is 10% electricity damage, whereas the Black Hand Gauntlets are 20% spirit damage. So yeah, she might as well have those as well. Yeah, let's give her Shaper's Blessing. Why not? Alright, let's level me up. What do I need? I don't need any cunning. It's just willpower and magic, I'm pretty sure. Oh wait, I needed dexterity or something, didn't I? To wield a better dagger. Yeah. Okay. Let's put dexterity to 16 and magic to 46. Let's do Cone of Cold. Get me an AoE. Brilliant. Okay, and Wynn approves +4. So she's at 54. Okay, brilliant. And quest completed. Aneurin has long since forgiven Wynne for her harsh treatment of him. Wynne and Aneurin talked, and she seems finally at peace. Brilliant. Okay. And unfortunately, I messed it up for Oghren somehow. I really messed it up for Oghren and Felsi, so that's a shame. Well, never mind. Don't suppose you'll say anything else.
Welcome back. Is there something I can do for you?
Is there a reason you didn't stay with the Dalish, Aneurin?
I did for some years. The tribe made me feel very welcome, as though I were a lost child. They taught me elven magics and told me the old stories, but I wasn't one of the Dalish. No more than I was a circle mage. I owe them much, and so I stay close by, but I do not count myself among their number. My home is out here in the forest with the trees and animals. I learned to listen to them, and they taught me well.
So you're not angry with Wynne anymore, then?
I don't bear grudges. And it was Wynne who showed me that the circle wasn't really where I was supposed to be. She is a good person with a noble heart. She always tries to do what she thinks is best for others. She tried so hard with me, I could tell. Unfortunately, I wasn't listening, and all she knew to do back then was yell more. I forgave her many years ago. It's a shame she carried that guilt for so long.
Well, she did think she'd gotten you killed, Aneurin. You know about her condition, right?
Yes, she mentioned it. It is quite a miracle, isn't it?
It's certainly something. Why do you think it happened to her?
I cannot explain it. Perhaps the spirit felt she had a task to perform. One last apprentice to teach. She is spending her last days in your company, helping you in your quest. Perhaps this is what she feels she needs to do.
Yeah. Well, I'll leave you to it then.
Go in peace then, friend.
Yeah, okay. Let's get out of here then.
You must know that murder is wrong, I assume.
I'm sorry, are you speaking to me?
That is why you wish to leave your crows. A crisis of conscience.
Yes, that is exactly it.
Joke if you wish, but I have the feeling that deep down you regret the life you have lived.
It's true. I regret it all.
Must you be such a child? Are you incapable of a single serious conversation?
I know. I'm terrible and it makes me sad. May I rest my head in your bosom? I wish to cry.
You can cry well away from my bosom, I'm certain.
Did I tell you I was an orphan? I never knew my mother.
Gad, I give up.
Okay, let's get to camp. Alright, so, unfortunately, the talk with Felsi did not go very well. Let's hope that something changes there. I doubt it though. I'm pretty sure that I should have spoken to her first maybe, or something, I don't know. But we have a lead on Sten's sword now, and we've completed Wynne's little story, so I think we're doing quite well. We'll probably go to Denerim next episode and give a few quests in, maybe try and do some of the back alley justice things. And if we can't do that, then I guess it'll be finally time to just give in and go to Redcliffe. So, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, hit the like button. I upload 5 videos a week, so subscribe and you'll be notified when those go live. Hit the bell to update your notifications. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.